If someone is erring from the truth and one convert them, what is that talking about?
Teach that person, and they convert.
No. It says, brethren, if any of you do err from the truth, and one convert him. What is that? I'm talking about? Give me an explanation of what that's saying right there.
Okay.
Come on, I mean, y'all can't miss this. I mean, what is it saying? If a brother doing what? If a brother doing what? Breaking the law, man. What's the truth? Huh? Get it out. You got it. Read that.
Chapter 119, verse 1.
We call it out again.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
Right, so we got to go there, man. If you erring from the laws of the Most High, and one convert him, how you convert a brother? By what? Yes. Yeah. Bringing him back to the error of his ways, man. That's why read the next verse, verse 20. James 5 and 20.
James 5 and 20. Let him know that he which converteth the sinner.
Stop. So here we looking at the one that err from the truth is a what? I can't hear y'all. Y'all a what? A sinner. So a sinner is one that does what? Right? So let him know that he was converted, the sinner, the one that has broken the laws of the Most High. His laws, statutes, commandments, read.
Let him know that he which converted the sinner from the error of his way shall save a soul from death.
Hear that? Shall save a soul from death. You're saving a soul from death, man, to be thrown in the lake of fire. Read.
And shall hide a multitude of sins.
And shall hide a multitude of sins, man. Shall hide a multitude of sins. Look at First Peter's verse 5, chapter 5, verse 1.
First Peter chapter 5, verse 1. The elders which are among you, I exhort.
He said, the elders which are among you, say, I exhort. Read.
Who am also an elder.
Peter said he's an elder also. Read.
And a witness of the sufferings of Hamashiach.
Well, he was straight witness. He was outside. He was the one that was at the judgment hall looking at him, denying him. He said when he went through, he got to the Romans, they had already beat him down. You seen them beating him down, doing the things. Yeah.
The last verse that we were saying in James 5 and 20. The last verse of it. 19. God precepts the 2 Peter 2 and 20.
2 and 20. As far as dealing with
the with showing them from their errors.
No, it's because that's the one that went out there and they not coming back. They like a dog that you looking up his vomit in a pig that's wallowing in the slop. That's not dealing with that, huh? That's like contrary to if you converted, you come back to righteousness. You wouldn't be like a dog looking up the vomit. You wouldn't be like a pig wallowing in the mud. Right. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's telling you, if you escaped all the wickedness of the world coming to the truth by learning the truth, you go back out there in the world. You know what I mean? When you correct, what they talking about, you correcting them from their error, you going, you know, they going to be made to be righteous, not like this. That's contrary to it. That's opposite. You see what I'm saying? Because it said, for if after they have escaped the pollutions of the world through the knowledge of the Most High and Savior Mashiach Yahushua, they are again entangled therein and overcome. The latter end is worse with them than the beginning. That's when the complete number of demons gonna come and destroy you, because you ain't converted them. They ain't converted. They not converted. That's why it says, for it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness than after they have known it to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. But it has happened unto them according to the true proverb, the dog is turned to his own vomit again, and the soul, the pig that was washed, to her wallowing in the myrrh, in the slop. You see what I'm saying? That's contrary. But they're not really, they ain't being converted. They're not converted. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they can't be.
That's why people gave you that example, man. That's all. You know, they gonna still remain in the way that they are. You know what I mean? You can't change them. They gonna be, and they'll tell you, like, them spirits, man, them demons waiting on them. They waiting on everybody. They waiting on everybody. Look at first Peter's, so we don't get high-minded at all, thinking we all that. Get 1 Peter's 4:18. Now read verse 17.
1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17.
Right.
For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High.
You hear that? The time has come that judgment going to begin with us, the family of the Most High, the 12 tribes of Israel, read.
And if it first began at us,
it's going to first begin with us, the children of Israel, read.
What shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?
Yeah, the ones that, like the dog we just read, that returned to his, that's eating up his vomit, and the pig that's wallowing in the myrrh. What's going to be to them, read?
And if the righteous scarcely be saved,
that the righteous going to scarcely be saved, read?
Where shall the unrighteous and the sinner appear?
Yeah, where shall the unrighteous and the sinner appear, man? If the righteous scarcely going to be saved. It's something that you can look at. Oh, you got your seat in the kingdom already? I don't think so. If he said the righteous scarcely shall be saved.
Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing, as unto a faithful Creator.
Right, man. You got to keep your spirit, your bodies, man, your soul, and your character, and your way of life, man, by the will of the Most High, doing what would please him, what would please him. Read on.
Next chapter.
Read on.
Chapter 5. The elders which are among you I exhort, who am also an elder, and a witness of the sufferings of Hamashiach, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed.
Yes, man. So the elders which are among you, say I exhort, who also am an elder. Peter was an elder at this time, and the witness of the sufferings of a Mashiach Yahushua, man. He witnessed the sufferings of a Mashiach. And also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed, man. Read.
Feed the flock of the Most High with Mashiach Yahushua, which is among you.
So we got to feed the flock, man. We got to teach them this truth that are among us. Read.
Taking the oversight thereof.
Looking at everyone that's coming in. Read.
Not by constraint.
Not by constraint, read.
But willingly.
But willingly. Doing this with a willing heart. Being, doing it like what I'm doing. Y'all doing is following the same example, man, that you can do the same thing willingly. But it's a responsibility. And this ain't no sometime thing. It's about learning it, living it, and applying it in your life every day. that you become better in understanding what is being written here and what's being said. That we can be the children of the Most High in obedience. This ain't something that you just take lightly, man. This ain't no 7-day assembly. We come together, 7-day gathering that we coming together, man, just to, because it's only one day that if you coming together in one day, then you don't get this in one day. It's more that you got to put into this to get this. It's a lot of learning. A lot of learning. Before y'all got here, we was going over the Hebrew and so forth. People want to play it down, but you can read Acts 26 and 14. That's when the Mashiach came from the right-hand side of the Most High, came down and met Saul. He spoke in the Hebrew tongue. You see? People trying to say it's not important. How is it not important? He's not important. But what he spoke, how he spoke. You feel me? Come on, man. And it keeps your mind learning something. Because, we destroy for what? Lack of knowledge. So it's more that you can learn. And being a Hebrew Israelite, well, we can communicate with each other. You see? Different words that we start to learn, that you start to learn, and you be able to congregate verbs and so forth, and be able to speak it. And speak to each other in it, with it. You see what I'm saying? But you can't do it if you ain't studying it, you ain't looking at it. The history and so forth. Besides just like what we're dealing with here, to go into the history, more of the history of our people, so you'll know, okay, this is us. Some people not gonna come in through the precepts; they gonna come in through the history. That's why it said, verse 2.
1 Peter chapter 5, verse 2. Feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof.
See, you gotta feed the flock that's among us, as we fellowshipping. Say, taking the oversight thereof, looking at everybody that's around the elders and among us. Read.
Taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint.
Not by constraint. Read.
But willingly.
But willingly doing this. Read.
Not for filthy lucre.
Not for filthy lucre. That's money. Trying to get all the money you can get out of our people. That's sad when I look at people are using our people for commerce. Right. And they talk about Esau, they talk about the other nations, but here they are using our people to make money off of them when we don't have no money.
Right.
Knowing our people don't have no money, but you trying to charge up our people and we don't have nothing. But yet still you're going to talk about somebody else, and here you are charging more than what somebody else would charge. Come on, you can't. You don't say it's a black thing. You know what I mean? It's a black thing. No. We got to look out for who it is that you're dealing with. Everybody ain't in the same position, man. You got to make sure that you're doing the best you can do, man. To be a brother to your brother. You know what I mean? Looking out like we are. You know what I mean? We come together and look at what's needed and take care of that need, man. That's what it's all about. The people down in Skid Row, they look forward to seeing us show up there. But it's a diligent duty that's needed. Man, where you been? When I remember the last time I went out, missed 2 weeks, where you been, man? We was here waiting on you, man. You know what I mean? Where you been? I'm here, man. I'm here now. I tell them, I'm here now, okay? You know what I mean? We here now. You know what I mean? But that's how they be thinking. They be like, they really, and I'm not talking about just to give out some food. They want the word. They come out, they say, I want to hear this word. They come to hear the word. Oh, you hear? Okay, bam. They see us there, they come to hear the word, man. They learning. They taking it in without Bibles. So we got all these problems, we got all this going on, that going on, that going on. They don't have all that. They'll tell you in a minute, it's the kingdom of heaven. Well, all of us not dealing with, the raunchy, down, low down, whatever people want to think that just because you are on Skid Row, you down and out, that you on drugs and you down there because everybody ain't on drugs, man. You can miss $50 short. I done heard the stories. $50 short for their rent. $50 short, maybe less than that. And you got to come with, you evicted, you got to come with first and last month rent. And then you got to go through credit checks and this, that, and the third, all this stuff, man. You be surprised, man. It ain't easy. It ain't easy, you know. And some just decided to hell with this world. But they ain't out there on drugs. You see what I'm saying? Just because you live down there by there, right? Yeah. So I'm saying you wasn't on no drugs. It wasn't down there because no drugs and all that stuff, man. So it is what it is. You know, everybody that you look at that Skid Row, some people come, they have their apartments down there. You see? So, but it's something to consider when you look at, okay, well, man, that's our people. When you think you all that, take your butt down there. Talk to them and see where you could end up being with your prideful butt. Better humble yourself, man, because most I say make a poor man rich in the moment. So you think you can make a rich man poor in the moment? Or anybody that wherever you at, you lose your job, you lose your income, you lose whatever. Man, they plan a whole lot of things. Man, they signing bills. Understand this. That's against us. All the time. You don't know all them bills that they passing. You don't know all the things that they plan on doing. But they already planned years and years ago. Now here it comes to fruition right in front of your face, man. That's why we have to have fellowship. We have to be together in this, man. Only way we gonna make it. This ain't no individualist thing, man. It's about all of us together. And you see what we can do all together. Because if you don't, you're gonna see it more and more as we do more things together. And pulling together to do things where one man, him trying to do it is a whole lot. But then all of us together, you see, cuts everything down. Let's read.
1 Peter chapter 5, verse 3. Eat the flock of the Most High, which is among you. Take the oversight thereof.
So you got to take the oversight of everything that's happening, man. You got to look at everything, knowing what's going on, read.
Not by constraint.
Not by constraint, read.
But willingly.
But willingly doing this truth, man. Operating in the work of the Most High, read.
Not for filthy lucre.
Not for money. You don't do this for money. Read.
But of a ready mind.
But of a ready mind. That's what's important to the Most High. Your mind is ready, man, for whatever, read. In season, out of season, you ready, read.
Neither as being lords over the Most High's heritage.
See, you ain't supposed to be lords over the Most High's people. That's what he's saying. Dominating over our people, man. When you dominated them like they're nothing, man. I done heard all kind of stories, man. And seen things that happen, Lord. People that's treated like nothing. Because they got some rank or something. You ain't nobody under the eyes of the Most High, man. As you ought to be. Now you gonna tell me they already made it to the kingdom? Or they gonna make it to the kingdom? Or they had the orders to go do things, man, that was just watching against our people. And our people, I mean, come on, they ain't had a chance to come in yet. Cursing our people. Sending up curses and stuff on our people. And they ain't even had a chance to come in. They cursed me. I wasn't in. If they've been cursing, right? If they've been cursing the people, they curse you. They curse you, all of y'all, right? Curse all of us. So they have to stop, man. They have to stop, and it's got to stop. If you out there cursing your people, man, because think about it. Here they come. You done cursed. I done send up a curse. Look at you. The curse here you is in the truth. You came in there. Where you come from, brother? I was watching you all this time. You know you done seen them cursed them out. Send up curses on them. Now here he is, right there amongst you. One of your brothers. That's why I say, man, you got to look at the oversight of everything, man, of how we got to be so we not doing it. I remember that came out, man. I could show it to you. I threw that down and said, that's wrong, man. That's wrong. And here come, you done curse brothers that's against us. And here they come. They the Most High, open their eyes up. They come in. Now what? You ain't going to repent? You say kind, but I don't think they repented. They ain't repent. Brothers think they all right in doing that, man. But here they are. Look at the same brothers you cursing. You got to be right there in line, beating the judgment seat of Mashiach Yahushai with the ones that you hate. The ones you don't like, the ones you dislike. that you have no reason to dislike, then you got to meet the judgment seat. It's going to be like, hey, he said love that neighbor is just as important as loving the Most High. You know? This is very important. That's why you got to really examine who it is that you're dealing with, or who you know, that's why I say you got to take the whole oversight of them. You ain't supposed to be lords over your people either, man. You know, doing things that's even Esau don't even do to us. I mean, seriously, we talk about Esau, but damn, we can be really cold-blooded. That's just some real cold-blooded things done. You know what I mean? That's like, in stories that I heard, man, that's like unbelievable, but believable because it's a reality, is real. Right? Huh? That's right, man. So, he said, hey, not being, you know, lords, and being lords over the Most High's inheritance, his people, read, but being what?
But being examples to the flock.
But being examples to the flock. So think about this. What he said, okay, well, the way you are is how somebody else going to be. You are the example of how, what are he talking to? Read the first verse.
The elders.
That's all I want. Who are you talking to?
The elders.
The elders, right? So those that are in charge. You see, you got to be conducting yourself a certain way, man, because you are examples of the flock. So everybody going to act just like who?
The elders.
The elders. You see what I'm saying? So if the elders is off, then what do you think the people going to be? Going to be off, man. Doing things, like he said, they're going to be following the way that's contrary to what the Most High say how we're supposed to be. You got to follow this, man. You got to hear this and understand this. Read. Verse 4.
And when the chief shepherd shall appear,
the chief shepherd is a Mashiach Yahushua. When he shall appear, read,
ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away.
He said, man, you're going to receive a crown. You hear what he said? Read that again. This is what was promised, man. Most High is not a man that he should lie. What did he say?
And when the chief shepherd shall appear,
when the chief shepherd shall appear, Mashiach Yahushua, read,
ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away.
He said, you're going to receive a crown of glory, man, that fadeth not away. So that means it's going to last forever and ever and ever. Come on.
Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder.
So it says, ye younger, submit yourself unto the elder. Read.
Yeah. All of you be subject one to another.
So we all got to be subject one to another. Read.
And be clothed with humility.
Be clothed with humility, which is contrary to being what? Prideful. Come. Read.
For the Most High, one Mashiach Yahushua, resisteth the proud.
He resists the proud. Read.
And giveth grace to the humble.
And giveth grace, which is getting something you don't deserve. To the who?
Humble.
The humble, man. That's what he wants. Read.
Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time.
Hear that? Humble yourself before the mighty hand of the Most High. Humble yourself before Mashiach Yahushua, that he may what?
Exalt you in due time.
Exalt you in due time, man. Just be patient. Your time will come. Believe me. Because I sure didn't think I was going to be doing what I'm doing. I got the truth. I definitely didn't think I was going to be doing this, man. For real, I'm just saying, you know, I had a certain purpose in my mind. What I thought, what I wanted to do. And he had another thought. He had other thoughts. Like you say, his ways and thoughts are not our ways and thoughts. For real. You know what I mean? Like, you not gonna, well, I want to do it, I want to go this way. Nah, you ain't gonna do that. You gonna go this way. You gonna stay that way. You can't go deviate. You care what it is. You're either gonna fit in or fit out. Fit in or ship out. Straight up. He said, you gotta keep going this way. I can't, what can I say? Because I'm still here. I'm like, man, ain't what I thought in the beginning. But Most High have his hand in everything. He humble you, boy. He'll humble you. If you think you gonna do something different than what he have in mind, he'll humble your butt, boy. So, hey, that's why I deal with so many spiritual topics, because it's very important. This is spiritual. Because if you ain't spiritual, you ain't gonna humble yourself, because your flesh, your pride in your flesh not gonna allow you to humble yourself. You ain't gonna be subject to each other. You're gonna be like, oh, nobody can tell me anything, or you're not gonna follow orders. You ain't gonna be able to be in order. Read.
Casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you.
Hear that? Casting all your care upon the Most High. Because he cares for us, man. But he ain't gonna care for you if you prideful. You can't be told what to do. You are not in order. See, that's what the whole thing. Everything will be done what? Decent and in order. You can't be in order, then the Most High ain't casting you. He's not going to care for you. Read. Listen.
Be sober. Be vigilant. Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
That's right. Be sober. Be sober. What that mean? Be sober. Come on. What? Be sober.
Be aware.
Okay. Anybody else? Be sober. Come on now. Huh? Don't be drunk. Don't be getting drunk. First and foremost. Because if you don't get drunk, then you can be what? In your right mind, you can be what?
Aware.
Aware? You can be what? No, that's what we defining. How you gonna get a word that we defining? He said be sober. So it starts with what was said, and don't be drunk. If you don't be drunk, then you can be what? In your right mind, you can be what?
Aware.
Aware. And what else? You can be focused. You can be focused. That's why they call it spirits. They call it spirits. I think in overseas they don't say liquor. They call it spirits. Straight up. So that's what it does. It changes you from being like you are now to another spirit.
Yeah, we had a bottle of Amsterdam, and the bottle it said neutral spirits.
Neutral spirits, right? See? But it was somewhere Amsterdam? Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. They call it spirits, man. Neutral spirits. What that mean? It's like, neutral. What does neutral mean? It ain't to the right or to the left. I mean, it ain't gonna make you get violent. It ain't gonna make you get peaceful. What is neutral? What do you mean by that? How was it? Make you mellow or what? Huh? Or dead like a zombie? Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. But you see here, it says, be sober. I mean, first and foremost, you can't be getting drunk. Because if you drunk, you're not going to be focused. You're not going to be aware. You're not going to be in the right mind, doing the right things. Go ahead. Verse 8.
Be sober. Be vigilant. Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Hear that? Our enemy, man. The devil. He walking about, doing what?
Seeking whom he may devour.
You know where he's at? You know where the devil's at, right? Where the devil where? Down in the earth with his red suit on, his red pitchfork, right? Ready for you to come down there and get you, right? What it say? What it say about the devil?
As a roaring lion, walking about, seeking whom he may devour.
Yeah, so the devil is walking about, seeking whom he may devour. Read.
Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world.
That's right, man. You got to resist the devil. He shall what? Flee. Come on, speak up. Resist the devil, he shall flee. Whom resist Steadfast in what?
Faith.
In the faith, man. You can't resist the devil. You don't believe you can resist him. You got to believe that you can resist him. By Shema Mashiach Yahushua, you got to rebuke the devil. He going to flee. But if you ain't got the power to believe that the Most High didn't give us through by Shema Mashiach Yahushua, how you going to resist the devil? He going to constantly be dealing with you. Well, he said, where's he at? As a roaring lion, man. A roaring lion ready to pounce on something and kill it. Walking about seeking whom he may devour, man. Where's he going? Job 1 and 7.
The book of Job, chapter 1, verse 7. And the Most High said unto Satan, whence comest thou?
So he said, where you coming from, Satan, the devil, read.
Then Satan answered the Most High and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it.
There he is, man. Like the Catholic people do that sign. I ain't doing it, but y'all know what it is. They go across their chest, up and down, and cross their chest. From going to and fro, and up and down, where in the earth, as a roaring lion seeking who to devour, man. That's his job. Straight up. That's his job. That's why we got to humble ourselves before the Most High, rebuke the devil, resist him in the faith, believing that you can. Verse 9, 1 Peter 5 and 9. 1
Peter chapter 5, verse 9. Whom resist steadfast in faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world.
That's right, man. You got to resist the devil, man, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world of Israel, man. They're going through the same things, man. It might be not the same as you are going through, but it's some kind of affliction we all going through, man. We all going to go because we all dealing with the same power that said, if you don't follow me, I'm going to bring these curses on us. He's brought it upon the righteous and the wicked. Ain't nobody escaping this, you know. So don't think just because you, it ain't your turn, it's coming. The same affliction, just because it ain't your turn now, it's coming. Don't get it twisted now. Everybody gonna go through this, man. I mean, it makes sense. That way once we make it, if the Most High will, then we have went through a lot of things afflicted to call the cry unto him, you know what I mean? That he can have pity on us. Get Malachi 3 and 16. Malachi 3:16. That's why when people say these other nations, they can do whatever they doing in wickedness, and then all they got to do is a last minute call on the Most High by a Shema Mashiach Yahushua. Come on, man, that don't make no sense. When you read the Bible, everywhere we read, we in captivity. We under some other nation oppressing us, and they ain't been oppressed like this. You see what I'm saying? And now, look at who's being shot down and killed, and the verdict is not guilty. That's happening to them? No, that's somebody's child. Or somebody's father, or somebody's mother of our people. Most High trying to show us something. Read this.
Malachi chapter 3, verse 16. Then they that feared the Most High, will Mashiach Yahushua, spake often one to another, and the Most High hearkened and heard it.
You hear that? Then they that what?
Then they that feared the Most High.
They that feared the Most High, they feared the Most High. They were afraid of the Most High. They were scared of the Most High. Spake often, right?
Spake often one to another.
One to another. In a filling themselves in fellowship together, speaking one to another. How you going to speak one to another? You all by yourself. In your own little world.
Right.
No. They spoke one to another. And the Most High hearkeneth. Read.
And heard it.
And heard it. He heard it. As the communication was with each other. In fellowship. He heard it, read.
And a book of remembrance was written before him. For them that feared the Most High. And that thought upon his name.
It is, man. Read that again. You gotta understand this, man. This how important it is. You know, how the spirits have me going to fearing the Most High. You know, and people have all these explanations of everything except for being afraid or being scared of him. when he said his name is jealous, he said, I'm going to bring indignation, my anger, my wrath, my fury, my woe, my destruction upon you. And then when people be crying, Most High, whenever something bad happens. Right? Oh God. Even the atheists be calling on God. Oh God, you do exist.
I thought you
Right. So here it is, man. Read that again.
Then they that feared the Most High, when Mashiach Yahushua spake often one to another, and the Most High hearkened and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him, for them that feared the Most High and thought upon his name.
Wow, man. It's powerful. He said a book of remembrance was written before him. For those that feared the Most High and that thought upon his name. You know? You have those that say his name don't matter. Whatever name you want to call him, that's not right, man. Read.
Verse 17. And they shall be mine.
Say they shall be mine. So we got an opportunity to be the Most Highs. Read.
Saith the Most High of hosts, in that day when I make up my jewels.
When he make up his jewels. When he make up his jewels, read.
And I will spare them.
He said he gonna spare them, read.
As a man spared his own son.
As a man spared his own son. This is our power. This is what he's saying, man. Read.
That serveth him.
That serveth him. You see? This the good news right here, read.
Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked.
Then shall return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, read.
Between him that serveth the Most High with Mashiach Yahushua and him that serveth him not.
That's right, man. That's where we at really pretty much now. And going out and trying to reach our people, and they just turn their ear away from hearing what the Most High have to say through his word. You know, as he holy men write through the Holy Spirit these words of the Bible. That's what we do, and we got to stay with the word, though. Got to stay with the word. Man, that's powerful, man. Read verse 16 again, man. Read that again.
Chapter 3, verse 16.
Time.
Then they that feared the Most High, whom Mashiach Yahushua, spake often one to another.
Spake often one to another. Because some people you're not hearing to be afraid of the Most. Y'all hear that a lot? Y'all, you don't? I look on, I'm not hearing it. I ain't hear people saying that, man. I don't hear brothers teaching that. I don't see it. Read it from the top.
Then they that feared the Most High, where Mashiach Yahushua, spake often one to another, and the Most High hearkened and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him, for them that feared the Most High and thought upon his name.
That's right, man. Get Luke 12 and 4 and 5. So it's all here. It's just a matter of how are you going to accept what the Mashiach Yahushua going to tell us here.
Book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 4. And I say unto you, my friends, be not afraid of them that kill the body.
So now we're looking at the word afraid. He said, be not afraid of them that kill the body. Read.
And after that have no more that they can do.
Because once the body is dead, he said after that, they can't do anything. But he said, first and foremost, and I say to you, my friends, be not afraid of them. Right? So now he comes back and says, verse 5.
But I will forewarn you whom ye shall fear.
Stop. So To fear means to what, Jelani? To be afraid. Now, how do you know it means to be afraid? Everybody don't have common sense. You can't say common sense. You can't use common sense. Everybody don't have common sense.
Uncommon sense.
Tony?
Luke chapter 12, verse 4. It says, "Be not afraid of them that kill the body."
Right.
So it tells you like to be not afraid of them that kill the body. And then you also, and then Most High, and also to fear the Most High.
Yeah, so the next verse is giving you what it is to be afraid. Another word that defines afraid, right? So this word that's defining afraid is what?
Fear.
Fear. To fear means you be what, Delani?
Afraid.
Afraid. Right? You sure? It took a long time of going through this over and over again to ask people what does fear mean. It took a long time for people to really get in their minds to be afraid. Even though you're going through these scriptures that it says right here, and everybody has other explanations of what it is to fear. And the youngest one, like you just said, to be afraid. You see what I'm saying? Huh?
Some people have problems with thinking.
This is simple. That's them the simple ones. When you think it too hard, this is simple. Simplicity of a Mashiach Yahushai, man. Come on. Fear means what? To be afraid. Like the brother say, to be scared. You see what I'm saying? That's what he's telling you, because what are you talking about in verse 4?
Be not afraid of them that kill the body, but I will forewarn
No.
you.
Verse 4. What is he talking about in verse 4?
He's telling us not to be afraid of them.
And what is he talking about?
Being afraid of people that can kill our flesh.
That's right. People that kill you. Death. He talking about death. A man that can kill you. Right? After that, there ain't nothing they can do. He talking about death. That's how serious this is. You know more. So once they kill you, a man kill you, ain't nothing they can do. You talking about don't be afraid of them, of man. Read. Verse 5.
But I will forewarn you whom ye shall fear.
Whom you shall fear, man. Read.
Fear him, which after he hath killed hath power to cast into hell.
Yeah. Read.
Yeah, I say unto you, fear him.
That's right, man. He said, be afraid of him. That's why you see we see here when it's talking about a book is written for those that fear the Most High, who call on His name, you know. And that's beautiful because it's a spiritual thing, and it's like if you will do whatever you do because you won't think that the Most High do anything to you.
Right.
Because you don't fear Him.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't think about the consequences of what you're doing. Just like if you're gonna go out there and think about robbing a bank.
Right.
You know that you could get caught. And that fear can come in you, like whenever you see, okay, you walking up there, you looking at, dang, here come the police rolling up, and you getting ready to go. I'm just giving an example. I'm not saying nobody do it, but you know what I mean? You getting ready to go in there and do what you getting ready to do, and here come the police, man, rolling up there. They getting ready to make a deposit. At the same time you there, you got a security guard. Now you got 2 cops in there, maybe 3 rolling in there. Now you got, what happens now? Dang. You thinking, oh man. What am I gonna do now, man? You know, I better cancel this out right now, right? But you can feel that. Or when the cops come behind you, woo! They just roll up on you all of a sudden, bam! You get a certain spirit, right? You feel that. Most I said, hey, do what Mashiach Yahushua say, hey, don't fear no man that can kill you. Fear me. Fear the Most High. And once he kill you, man, he can cast you into hell, man, where the worms never die and the fires never quench. And there's a benefit behind it. It's a benefit. I did a lesson on fear the Most High. I guess I need to go more into it because I don't know. I don't understand how, because there's too much emphasis on we as a people, and we ain't gonna save each other. We ain't saving man. We ain't gonna be saved by man. You understand? The Most High. If you don't have a relationship with the Most High, you don't really fear Him. Just be like, oh no, I can't do that. Because why? It's against the Most High's rules and regulations. It's against His rules and regulations. But you can do whatever the land says. I mean, you can do whatever the land tells you. You can do all kind of crazy stuff. And everybody like you. That's why I went over last night where it say, the views of the world will love His own. But since you're not of the world hates you. But it hated Mashiach Yahushua before it hated you. So if it hate Him, it hate who? If it hate Him, it hate who? The Most High. Because the Most High sent Him. He's the word of the Most High. Everything He done was from the action that He said the Most High is doing. It ain't His own actions or His own words, you see? So people don't like Him, man. They don't like the Most High. John 17 and 11.
Book of John, chapter 17, verse 11. And it came to pass, as He went to Jerusalem, that He passed through the midst of Samaria and Galilee. And as He entered into a certain village, there met Him.
Somebody give me John 17, 11.
John chapter 17, verse 11.
Kind.
And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world. And I come to thee, Holy Father, keep through thine own name those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are.
See? We got to be one. As a Mashiach Yahushua is one with the Most High. It's in the same mind and the same judgment. You see? Because we can't be one. We can't be joined together as men with men and so forth. But we can be in the same mindset. That's what He's saying. Read.
While I was with them in the world, I kept them in Bahashem Mashiach Yahushua. Those that thou gavest me, I have kept, and none of them is lost.
That's right, man. But you see, the Most High give men and bring men into Mashiach Yahushua. He said, I ain't lost none of them. Read.
I have kept, and none of them is lost, but the son of perdition.
Son of perdition. Who was that? Who was that? Judas Iscariot. Kind. Read.
That the scripture might be fulfilled.
Yeah, that the scripture might be fulfilled. What the scripture are you talking about? Where would scripture be at? In the Old Testament. Kind. That the scripture might be fulfilled. Read.
And now come I to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves.
That we might have the joy of a Mashiach Yahushua fulfilled in ourselves, man. Read.
I have given them thy word.
He said He's given us His word, man. Read.
And the world hath hated them.
No, the world loved them.
The world hath hated them.
So they was hated too. So this is a key indication of who the chosen of the Most High, the ones that's called of the Most High to a Mashiach Yahushua would be. What did it say about the world?
They hated them.
The world hated them. You see that? They wasn't loved, man. Like these preachers and people of the so-called cloth or religions and so forth. Say the world hated them. They're not hated like this. Right. Not like we are. Say the world hated them, read.
Because they are not of the world.
Because they are not of the world. Read.
Even as I am not of the world.
Even as Mashiach is not of the world. Jump to verse 21.
Verse 21.
Read read verse 20.
Verse 20. Neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word.
So it says, neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on the Mashiach through their word. Read.
That they all may be one, as thou, Yahweh, art in me, and I in thee, that they also may be one in us.
That's right, man. That we may be one in the Most High, man.
That the world may believe that thou hast sent me. And the glory which thou gavest me, I have given them, that they may be one, even as we are one.
See? The glory which the Most High gave to Mashiach Yahushua, he gave to the apostles, that they may be one, even as the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua are one. In one. As we come together, we got to be one with the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua. Read.
I in them, and thou in me, that they may be made perfect in one.
See? Mashiach Yahushua and the Most High, and the Most High in him, and what's in us? I and them. What's in us? Not you, because you the armor bearer. What's in us?
Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Holy Spirit.
What's in us? Tony?
Mashiach
Mashiach
Yahushua.
Yahushua. Why?
Because we're in him.
Where you see that at?
Verse 23.
What did it say?
It says, I and them,
Thank you.
and thou and me.
No. What did I ask you? You going beyond the question. What was the question? You forgot, huh?
No, the question was, who's in us?
Yeah.
And it's Mashiach Yahushua.
You sure?
Huh?
You sure?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we're in him.
How you prove it?
St. John, chapter 17, verse 23.
What did it say?
It says, I and them.
There it is. That's it. Simple as that, right? I and them. Did it say the Holy Spirit in them? No. What did it say? I and them, right? But what he said here, he said, I and them. It's very important because when you get to 1 Corinthians 3:23, it says, what? Ye are Mashiachim. Ye are the anointed. You are the Messiahs.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So he's telling you here, I and them. You see what I'm saying? He's in us, and thou in me, and the Most High in him. Verse 23, read it again.
Verse 23. I in them, and thou in me, that they may be made perfect in one, and that the world may know that thou hast sent me, and hast loved them as thou hast loved me.
Yeah, that's deep, man. The Most High loved us, man, just like he loved the Mashiach Yahushua. Read verse 25.
Verse 25. O righteous Yahweh, the world has not known thee. But
That's
I
Abba.
have
That's not Yahweh. That's Abba.
Oh, Abba, sorry.
That's Father.
O righteous Abba, the world have not known thee, but I have known thee, and these have known that thou hast sent me.
You see, the world didn't know him then. Think about it. He's there in the flesh. Get John 1 and 10. Hold that. Get John 1 and 10. He's there in the flesh. And he's saying the world don't know the Most High. The world has not known the Most High. Not only that, read this.
John chapter 1 verse 10.
Come.
He was in the world.
So was is present, past, or future tense? past. So who said that? I'm a bear. You supposed to be Shema. Somebody else got it. When you reading, you have a higher level of understanding. You understand this? When you're reading, you're more capable of the answers. Con? So give everybody else a chance first and foremost. Because generally that's what happens. All the armor bearers, y'all got the answers. So was is past tense. So he was in the world. So now we're reading in John. Is it talking about before he was born? I mean, is he here yet? He say he was in the world.
Right.
So that's in the past. Read.
And the world was made by him.
And the world was made by Mashiach Yahushai. Read.
And the world knew him not.
Still, the world knew him not. They didn't know him. That's why they don't know him. Get Genesis 1:1 and verse 2. They don't know him as this. Most people don't even bring it out. They don't know him as this. This him. And the Most High. Verse 1. Genesis 1:1.
Genesis chapter 1 verse 1.
Huh.
In the beginning, the Most High, while Mashiach Yahushai created the heaven and the earth.
So the Most High in the beginning, before anything was here, the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushai created the heaven and the earth. Read verse 2.
And the earth was without form.
The earth was without form, read.
And void.
And void, read.
And darkness was upon the face of the deep.
And darkness was upon the face of the deep. You hear that? Darkness was upon the face of the deep. Right? Read.
And the Spirit of the Most High moved upon the face of the water.
There it is. The Spirit of the Most High moved upon the face of the waters and started to create everything. But see, if you can't see him as a spirit, then how you can see him? That's why I say he was in the world. The world was made by him, and the world knew him not. People don't see him as what? What it say? What it call him? No. What it say? As it's written. What it say? I mean, you're right, but I just want you to repeat what it said.
Genesis chapter 1, verse 2, it says, and the earth was without.
No. We asking about the Mashiach Yahushai. And I just said, you just said what was right. You just said, it's very important that you say what it says there because you said us spirit. The Spirit of the Most High that was created in Revelation 3:14. Read it. Revelation 3:14. The Spirit of the Most High was created in Revelation 3:14. So where we at now? We dealing with what? Genesis 1:1 is what?
The beginning.
The beginning, right? So let's read that. Revelation 3:14.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 14. And unto the angel of the church of the Laodiceans write, these things saith the Amen, the faithful and true witness, the beginning of the creation of the Most High, while Mashiach Yahushua.
No.
Was this the Most High?
Yeah, the beginning of the creation of the Most High.
The Most High.
Right. So that's Mashiach Yahushua, the beginning of the creation of the Most High. So the Most High created him, and he used him as the Spirit of the Most High to do what? Create everything, all the worlds. You see? It's right there. But if you don't see, where is he at now? Where is he now? What is he now? I mean, what is he now?
The Spirit.
He's what? Look, get Isaiah 47:3 so you know, man. For how he was coming here in the flesh, can't hear him no more, man. Trust that. And believe this.
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 3.
Come on.
thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
And all the wickedness and the things that they doing that's wicked being uncovered, being exposed, read.